It's very important. It's a critical step forward. There will be challenges ahead. I don't want anybody to suggest, this smooths the way completely at all. There are big challenges, but this is important. Now, on the special immigrant visas, we have improved the processing times. We've expanded the outreach to current and former employees who may be eligible. We've issued more special immigrant visas in Afghanistan and in Iraq, incidentally, than at any time in any previous year. Since October of last year, more than 2,000 Afghans, interpreters, their family members, have received special immigrant visas. There are over 700 principal applicants and more than 1,300 of their dependent family members. And in the first 5 months of this year, we've issued more SIVs in Afghan to their dependents than in all of last year. So I think there's a lot of work, being done, even as we're maintaining the standards that you want and other people want with respect to the program itself. I think the current allocation of visa numbers, the 3,000 that are allocated, should get us through this year. But it won't be enough to handle the cases in the pipeline, and we're going to have to, expect that new applications are going to come, have to be approved as we go forward.
Well, thank you. I certainly look forward to continuing to work with the State Department on that program. On a note that is not so positive, last week it came to light that the State Department's Office of Inspector General has discovered that over the past 6 years, contracts worth more than $6 billion have lacked complete and in some cases no records, and that many of the files for contracts supporting our U.S. mission in Iraq couldn't be located. So I wonder if you could tell us what actions the State Department is taking in response to the concerns that have been raised by the Inspector General.
Well, let me begin by saying that we hadn't had an Inspector General at the State Department for 3.5 years or more. There was no Inspector General,
and I appreciate your swift action to try and
I decided that we needed
one hired.
It's important an important part of oversight, and so I hired Steve Linick, who is our current Inspector General, who came from FHFA, but who also has been a former federal prosecutor. He's an outstanding attorney and a good person for the job. And I welcome the oversight. That's number one. Number two, I began this process looking at the